Welcome to the Craftessa, everyone. My name is Vanessa, and on today's DIY video, we're going to take a cardboard box to make this gingerbread house Christmas display. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, where I post super quick and easy DIYs, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I post new videos every week. Now let's get on with today's project. So this project is super easy and you don't need that many supplies. I'm going to take this cardboard box from something I ordered online, and I'm going to use it to make this Christmas gingerbread display. Now this is a medium-sized box. I really don't know the size to it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to break the box apart, and then I'm going to cut the flaps of the box, and that's what's going to serve as the gingerbread house. So let's continue. So now that I have all the pieces cut, I'm going to take this wooden house. It is from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to use it as my guide for the roof or the V shape of these pieces of cardboard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do them at different levels. I'm not going to make all of them the same size or at the top. This way I have them at different heights. So let's continue with this part. So now that I have all of the pieces cut, I'm going to take this tulip puffy paint to make the designs on each of these pieces. Again, I cut them at different heights. I don't have the exact measurements because I basically eyeballed this project. Since I did it with a cardboard box, I really didn't care or wasn't too concerned if I ruined it because it was just a box that I had. So what I tried to do was to try and make them different heights so they wouldn't overlap each other. So let's continue with creating the designs on each of these pieces. So I finished the first one, and before the puffy paint dries, I'm going to add some very fine glitter. This way it attaches to the paint itself and I don't have to add any type of glue or any type of Mod Podge. And as you can see, I only did the design on the top half because I'm going to glue these basically on top of each other. So it really doesn't pay off to do designs all the way to the bottom, except for the ones that are going to be in the front. Let's continue. So now that all the pieces are done, I'm going to take these two wooden blocks. Actually, we're going to need more than two. Those are the Jenga blocks from the Dollar Tree. These are white because I had used them for another project, so I'm going to use them for this. The reason I am doing this is to add some dimension to this piece. I don't want it to be just a flat piece of cardboard on top of each other. And this way it leaves some gaps in between the houses, and I plan on adding some fairy string lights in between to give it some light. So that is the purpose for those, in order to elevate them from each other, and it will leave some room in between and give it some dimension. So right now what I'm just trying to do is I'm basically trying to figure out where I'm going to place these. So follow along and let's continue this part. So now I'm almost done attaching this piece, and all I'm doing is I'm going and I'm gauging as I go as to where I'm going to place the Jenga blocks in order for them to attach to each other and give me that three-dimensional look. And all I'm doing is attaching it with hot glue, because again, this is cardboard and it's very easy to work with, and it's extremely light. So this piece really weighs nothing. So let's continue. So now that the house is built, I'm going to take this piece of wood that is from the Dollar Tree. You can find it in the Crafter Square section. And I'm going to give it a coat of white chalk paint. This is going to serve as the base of our display. Once the paint is dry, I'm going to hot glue the piece onto this piece of wood. So let's continue with the paint. while the piece of wood dries, I'm going to take this ornament from the Dollar Tree. It is one of their wood pieces. It's going to be one of the decorations in the front of the house. I'm going to paint it in a fawn color mixed with a coffee color to give it that gingerbread look. And that's all I'm going to do here. I'm going to paint it, and then with the white puffy paint, I'm going to do the decorations on it with glitter. Let's continue. So now we're ready to attach the entire piece onto the wood. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to attach it with hot glue. I'm going to use quite a bit of hot glue, and I'm going to hold it until it's dry. Now don't mind the label that I had to leave on the back of that cardboard because I couldn't rip it off because otherwise it was going to destroy the cardboard. But nobody's going to see it because it's going to be against a wall. So that's fine. The only one that's going to know is there, it's me, and I'm okay with that. So let's continue with this part. So one of the final things I'm going to do is, now that the house is attached, it is very light. I'm going to use some caulking to camouflage the wood and to give it that snowy look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a caulk as if it was frosting on a gingerbread cake, and then I'm going to add some glitter before it dries. So let's continue. So now I'm almost done with the caulk, adding designs. I'm even doing the borders of these cardboard pieces in order to give it a more fuller look and not for it to look like it's cardboard. And I want to camouflage those ridges. So using the caulking, I'm going to go around and give it that frosting look. Once that is done, this piece will be ready to display. Let's finish. So now this piece is done and I am very happy with the way that it looks. Doesn't even look like it's made out of cardboard. It was super inexpensive and not that difficult to make. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell to get notified when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you all on my next DIY.